Wonderful. Q1 2020. That was when COVID started to hit. And as you can see on the graph, there was a slight increase, but then it was between Q1 and Q2 when everything went on lockdown that it just shot up. The amount of viewership, everything went skyrocket on Twitch. And then Q3 comes along and we're starting to see a little bit of a decline. But the increase was so massive, Perrin. Is it possible for those numbers to come back down all the way to reality, or is COVID going to result in a permanent growth in 2020 moving forward for Twitch?
I think it might actually be a permanent growth. I mean, we're still, at least in the United States, we're still really in the midst of it, if not even more in the thick of COVID-19 and a pandemic than we were back in Q1 2020. And so I think in a previous episode, we predicted that these numbers might go down, but if you look, and we got some more data over here on Twitch Tracker today. If you look at the current average live viewers as of, and I believe this is past 7 days, but they don't actually say here, but the rest of their site data is past 7 days. We're 2.7 million, which means that we are way back up. Actually, if it stays this way, or maybe this is just a temporary peak, but this would mean that we are actually back up above the previous high of 2.3. And so why are we talking about these numbers? You have to understand the numbers if you want to understand how to attack this platform as a creator and get the most out of it in 2021. If there is going to be more concurrent viewership, that is huge, because right now the main issue is that there's a lot of concurrent viewership, but the number of unique channels has been growing while viewership has been declining, which means it's more highly competitive. If concurrent viewership continues to increase at this type of rate from 2.1 to 2.7, now we're talking about a little bit more open room to grow, a little bit less competitive. There might be some more opportunity to actually get some viewership here. That's a huge deal on Twitch because Twitch doesn't have an algorithm. And we've talked about this also in previous episodes. Why is that important, AWOL? Do you want to go through that one real quick?
Yes, let's talk about why they're not having an algorithm is good in this case. So when you go live or when you release a video on YouTube, Twitter, on Facebook, or any platform with an algorithm, you have to punch through, right? Let's talk about YouTube, the example that you guys are familiar with. So when you release a video on YouTube, you have to get clicks on that video. And then when people click, they have to watch all the way through. Then YouTube will serve your content to more people. And the Facebook algorithm works similar to that, where on Facebook, you have to get people to click, then they have to watch and engage, then they'll serve more of your content to people, etc. Whereas on Twitch itself, you can just have people follow you and they'll just get a notification that you're live. And the fact that there's not an algorithm means that when you get followers on Twitch, they are a more meaningful and a more engaged follower than on these other platforms where you're gated by an algorithm. So you actually get to reach your own people, if you will, from Twitch. And that's why we talk a lot about, if you're gonna do a call to action to one platform, you're doing shout outs on Twitter, you're doing shout outs on YouTube, you're doing shout outs on TikTok, Instagram, etc. to one social media platform, that most valuable platform might be Twitch, because once you send people there, you don't have to punch through some stupid algorithm to reach your own followers. It's amazing. For those of you with a marketing background or have thought about marketing, it's like email or text messages. Why does so much marketing happen through email? Why do you get so much email spam, right? You guys have seen email spam in your inbox because there's no algorithm filtering that, or there's less algorithm filtering that. Why do you get so much junk mail in your mailbox at your house or your apartment? Because there's no algorithm filtering the messages coming in. You see what I mean? Where there's no algorithm, where there's no filter to reach people and to get their attention, that's where the most valuable opportunities are for you to build an audience. Does that make sense? Really quick, gaming creators, if you haven't already done it, enter to win our $1,100 Gaming Creator Bundle sweepstakes. There's a link in the description below if you want to check it out. But the exact sound that you hear right now, the setups we all use on our podcast, Rode is giving that away for free to you as a part of the sweepstakes. It includes this microphone, the shock mount, the boom arm, and let me just show you the package. It's freaking great. It also includes the Rodecaster Pro mixer, which makes you sound this good live. This is not even an edited video. This is the way you would sound live. Pretty great. Also, our friends at TubeBuddy threw in a TubeBuddy Legend license, help you manage that YouTube channel more effectively and grow faster on YouTube. Plus, Restream. threw in a license as well, so you can stream to multiple platforms and grow even faster. We use all of this stuff every single day. Now you can get hooked up with this for free. Enter for your chance to win. Link in the description below. Entering costs $0. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So good luck, gaming creators. I'm glad we could hook you up with this package, and I hope you win. Go do it.